Coming up, highways, ferries, and interest rates. Hi, my name is Chris Melnick, and this is the Halifax Real Estate News, March 2024 edition. Now, this is a new format, but I'm going to be speaking about things that are happening in the city, province, and country that would potentially affect real estate prices in Halifax. First, the Bedford to Halifax Ferry. This would connect the Mill Cove Bedford to downtown Halifax, and is expected to be completed in 2028. This will definitely make Bedford and the surrounding area more desirable, as that route would replace a 30-minute drive during the morning rush hours. Now, the Bedford Highway is often extremely congested, so this would be a huge help. Next, Highway 107 from Lower Sackville to Dartmouth. Now, this has been in the news for a while, and it was supposed to be finished this past fall, but it wasn't, so it's likely going to be this summer or fall. Either way, this is going to make Lower Sackville a lot more desirable to people working in Dartmouth. As right now, the congestion on Magazine Hill can add 20 to 30 minutes onto a rush hour commute. Next, the proposed Highway 113 connector. Now, this would connect the 102 in Bedford to the 103 just past Timberley, effectively bypassing Hammond's Plains Road, which is also extremely congested during rush hour. Now, this has been talked about for decades, but there seems to be a good likelihood of this actually happening now. This would be great for people needing to use it, but would likely hurt the property values in West Bedford where it cuts through. So if you're interested in West Bedford, keep this in mind. Next, the new building code updates. The province was supposed to move to Tier 3 energy efficient guidelines on January 1st of this year, but now have just said that they will move to Tier 3 at a later date. There are very few details on exactly what this would entail for a typical build, but it will end up making new construction more expensive to build. They eventually aim to have all new construction built as net zero, which the Canada Green Building Council estimates to cost an additional 8%, but in exchange for a savings on energy costs by 24% per year. Now, to put that into perspective, for a typical new construction home costing about $730,000 today, with approximately $500,000 of that being the structure cost, it will cost an extra $40,000 up front for a savings of potentially $1,000 per year in energy costs. As such, when these updates are introduced, it will cause both new construction and resale homes to be more expensive. Next, the Coastal Protection Act has effectively been scrapped. This act would have made it the province's responsibility to establish where property owners could build along the coast. Now, this was delayed for years and years, and I actually thought that this would go through eventually, with many exceptions. But now they've decided to put the responsibility of where to build on the municipalities and individuals. Also, the Bank of Canada just announced that interest rates will stay the same. Now, this was expected and will have little impact on the direction the market is currently headed. Next, the CMHC announced on February 29th that the first-time homebuyer incentive has been discontinued. This program effectively sold up to 10% of the home you're buying to the government to make homes more accessible to buy. Although, due to the application restrictions and the fact that you would co-own the home with the government, not many people use this program, so really this isn't that much of a loss. Finally, the foreign buyer ban has been extended to January 1st, 2027. This bans foreign nationals from buying residential property in Canada. And that's it for the Halifax Real Estate News. If you're interested in buying or selling, feel free to contact me. My contact information is in the description. Goodbye.